Fabienne Marneau is a board-certified clinical hypnotherapist specialized in transpersonal hypnosis and regressions. Her healing background also includes palm therapy, personal and business coaching, as well as spiritual counseling and soul paintings. Fabienne is the founder of Destination Harmony, whose purpose is to promote self-healing at all levels of the body, mind, and soul possibilities.
Welcome to Destination Harmony Conditioning Exercise. The following program will prepare you for a successful hypnotherapy session. I would like to congratulate you for taking the time to expand your awareness. It takes courage to be willing to recognize that something can be improved in our behavior, health, or emotions. By healing yourself, you are healing the world we live in. So again, thank you for being open to the possibility of self-transformation. All healing is self-healing. Recognizing that something can improve, change, or be overcome in your personality, health, or lifestyle is the first step towards self-healing. How can hypnosis transform my life? Let me share a few examples of benefits over the centuries that scientists have recorded. The great Russian composer, Sergei Rachmaninoff, had his first symphony played at St. Petersburg in 1897. It was a failure, leaving him in a deep depression, unable to write a new concerto. From January to April 1900, he had daily treatment from Dr. Dell using hypnosis. The 4 months of intensive hypnotherapy helped him overcome his mental confusion. Before the end of the year, Rachmaninoff was able to compose a new concerto and, as a result, achieved great success. You see, even a genius without self-confidence cannot achieve anything. What hypnosis did for Rachmaninoff was probably eliminating the fear of failure, overcome the shame and embarrassment that he felt, and reinforced his confidence and connection with the power of creativity. Before going into details about hypnosis, let's review what we know about the mind. Our mind can be compared to a large computer. We may delete or reprogram and download programs according to the lifestyle that we wish to experience. Hypnotherapy and palm therapy are among the fastest ways to achieve safe mind reprogramming. Imagine your mind as a huge computer. Did you know that if you had to build a computer capable to achieve all the tasks that your brain does, that computer would have to be as big as the state of Texas? Do you think that you know how to use every program stored in your brain computer? Do you know how to retrieve files stored in your mind? I know it is hard to believe, but we have access, if we know how, to each and every one of our memories, back to birth and even pre-birth. That memory bank is yours waiting for you to access when you need it. Hypnotherapy is the art to retrieve from our unconscious mind all the information that you need to use with your conscious mind. If you had access to this information involuntarily, that would be overwhelming, making you feel crazy with so many images, sound, emotions, etc. This is why we store them in the unconscious mind when we do not use them at the present time. The critical factors block the recollection of all this information. While in hypnosis, we can guide our mind to bypass these critical factors and retrieve any files and memories that we need. We also can change our programs. We can delete all programs that are obsolete, that no longer serve us, that have no purpose anymore. We can replace them with new updated programs that are positive and more functional, such as, I am loved, I am successful, rather than, you're stupid, you will never do anything with your life. By the age of 12 or 13, your subconscious mind is programmed. Therefore, everything you heard from your parents, teachers, siblings is accepted as true in your subconscious mind. If the program is positive and loving, you are more likely to have good self-esteem, be happy, and have a positive attitude. If your programming was negative and fear-based, you may suffer from low self-esteem, anxiety, depression, anger, or resentment. The beauty of hypnotherapy is to know that we have tools to reprogram our computer brain, so life can be happy and bright with success, health, and joy. We call mind reprogramming. We explore in detail our brain-computer analogy and guide you in the process of deleting old negative programs and updated new ones. What is hypnosis? Hypnosis is a state of mind that allows the conscious and subconscious mind to believe the same message. During hypnosis, the body and conscious mind are in a relaxed neutral state, while the subconscious mind remains awake and receptive to suggestion. In other words, hypnosis facilitates a communication between your conscious mind, that is only 10% of your mind, and the other 89% that is your subconscious mind. The 1% that separates your conscious mind from your subconscious mind is called critical factors. When you are in hypnosis, these critical factors are bypassed, so the communication can go freely between your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. In a concrete application, what that means is that when you are in hypnotherapy, you can change your belief system through the technique of suggestibility. You become more suggestible since your critical factors are not activated. They are like asleep, and you can reprogram your own belief system with a new positive belief system as long as they conform to the frame of belief system that you already have in your conscious mind. For example, you cannot program a belief system that would hurt your health or be immoral. That would be against your already existing value system. However, you can enforce a suggestion improving your health. If you are smoking, you can suggest that you become very healthy and drink a glass of water every time you feel the need to smoke a cigarette. You see, you can replace the negative habit or a habit that you no longer want in your life with a new positive, healthy behavior. A new suggestion creates a new habit. That can be exercising more, drinking water, eating healthier, having different sleeping patterns, be relaxed, feel extremely calm, joyful. Any positive suggestion can replace habits, behavior that no longer serve your purpose. Hypnosis gives you the power to transform your life. It is a tool for self-liberation and healing. Technically, what happens when you are in hypnosis? When you are awake, with physical alertness, your conscious mind is aware of all your senses. Your brain waves, called beta waves, are going from 14 to 33 vibration CPS. CPS means cycles per second. With an average of 21 CPS, we experience a sense of being controlled by time and space. When you feel emotions such as pain, anger, fright, or joy, your brain waves raise up to the 30 CPS range. As soon as you relax, you experience alpha waves going from 8 to 12 CPS. This is called hypnosis, or deep meditation, highly conducive to concentration and new learning. Scientific researchers tell us that we sleep in and out of alpha from 5 to 30 times a minute without ever knowing it. Do you ever recall driving home with no conscious memory of how you got there? Between 4 and 7 CPS is called theta waves. In theta consciousness, we are on the brink of nighttime sleep. All of us pass through theta at least twice per day, once in the evening and again in the morning. Scientists, inventors, writers, poets, and other creative people often function on this level, depending on the drowsy, dreaming state to produce their ideas and solutions. Einstein and Edison were famous for using self-hypnosis to resolve their scientific problems. Between 3 to 7 CPS, you experience delta waves, profound sleep. In the dream state, we sort out our physical and mental processes. It is a period of rest and rejuvenation, as well as body cell renewal. Lack of sleep can result in delta deprivation and lead to serious disorder. Can you make me do something against my will? I had a client whose mother wanted him to quit smoking. I asked him, "Do you wish to stop smoking?" He said, "No, I don't think so, but I want to please my mother." That's nice, but you need to come back when you have that desire yourself. Hypnosis is always self-hypnosis. Your free will cannot be overridden.
Thank you for listening. You are now ready for conditioning exercise.